We believe that children have a right to jump, play, slide, get dirty, mess around. So we wanted to provide an environment where this is possible. This school is located in Bhilwara in Rajasthan. It spans around 2600 square meters. It's a school for children who are aged between 3 years to 7 years old. In ancient times, students were taught under a tree. It was a fun way to learn. There were birds flying in the sky, there were plants all around, and it was out in the open. This was the concept for the project. The site is located in a dense urban fabric in the city. It's a residential neighborhood. It's quite inside from the main road and it's quite secluded. The form of the building is like a cheese sliver that we see in the Tom and Jerry cartoons. It's triangular and it's sloping. It also depends on the Vastu Shastra. This is the southwest corner and this is the northeast corner. So that's how this is high and this is low. The sun goes from east to west. Now these triangular cheese, it's got a lot of holes in it. And this slope is where the children are supposed to have slides, hoop around. So the site of the building, it's a perfect rectangle actually. This is the south, this is the north. This is where the road is, so this is where people enter. The main entrance of the building is from the east side. The site is in Rajasthan, which is very hot. Most of the year, the temperatures are between 35 to 45 degrees. So we have these two courtyards which are like the breathing centers for the building. It reduces the heat gain. At the same time, it sucks in the light and it lets out all the heat from the building. So the entire structure remains cool. We actually made steps here. So it became an amphitheater. So whenever there is a talent show or some performance, the students are performing here. So we don't need to use other part of the plot. So the built form left very less open areas which are only in the peripheral part of the plot. So what we decided to do was to repurpose the entire roof for play areas. So what we could fit in the peripheries like the skating rink, we did it. The remaining part we started on the roof. The flat portions here have the cycling tracks which are all into EPDM, while the remaining slopes are all with grass. And we have the secondary slopes which have long slides and some obstacle courses. Now the other slopes which are used for running and jumping around. The top portion is reserved for the jungle gym. When you are on the top of the jungle gym, you can look at the entire city all around you. It's quite magical. The floors are staggered so that there are more pockets all around which also have planters in them. So it gives an organic feel to the whole box effect. Now I'll show you what happens inside. So here we want the students to experience all the different kinds of shapes and possibilities in a space. So some spaces have slopes, some have flat areas, some are rectilinear, some are completely having 9 sides in the room, some are double height with a mezzanine, some are single volume. So here on the top floor we have few classrooms. Certain classrooms also look down into the lower classrooms. The top floor is actually reserved for the senior most students, which is grade 2. The lower we start going, we have students from lesser grades. Now this floor is having a lot of classrooms. Total there are 18 classrooms in the entire building. This one has few activity areas also, as the music room and the drawing and crafts. Here you have direct access from the amphitheater. You go up and you also go through the rooms. It's not necessarily to enter the building through the main entrance. You can enter and exit from whichever side, whichever floor, all the way down. The ground floor, on the other hand, has the maximum number of classrooms. It's got a large multi-purpose hall, it's got principal and vice principal cabins, it's got a staff break room, general toilets for the staff, an infirmary, and lot of other classrooms. There are rooms which have slopes all the way from 0, so children like to crawl into spaces where adults cannot reach, whereas there are some spaces which have double height in it. It's quite a fun spatial experience. There are a lot of punctures on the walls. All of these are windows. Normally what happens is children cannot look directly outside because they have very short height. So every time they look out of the window, they look at the sky. In this case, the windows are at their level and they can look directly horizontal outside. So each window is quite small. It's almost like a small child peeping through a glass hole. So the entire building is quite vibrant. So each floor has a tonal color going all around, which means that we have almost 16 different colors in each of the floors. The most challenging part of the project was to grow natural grass on the roof and make it so that the children can play on it as if it's a normal garden. So we came up with a particular section in which we were able to make sure that there is enough nutrition for the grass, which is the soil, spaces to have its water, drainage. We need children in this place to experience out of the ordinary stuff. People are used to completely a cube, a box. So here what we have is, we have sloping roof, we have double volumes, half of the spaces have mezzanine inside. It's a way to tell the children that anything is possible and they must think in order to do whatever they want. And there is no fixed idea. The entire building is basically a frame structure. The walls are not load bearing. They have a lot of punctures in them that makes them quite fragile. So we have a RCC frame around the windows to make sure there are no cracks in it, while the entire structure is supported by the columns, and it's a flat slab to avoid the beams, because the beams will create problem in the water flowing on the roof. The railing, if you see, we've tried to avoid horizontal members, because when the children are accessing the roof, you don't want them to climb on a horizontal member and be able to jump down. Secondly, we have planters all around the periphery. So these planters also have thorny plants such as bougainville, which kind of deters the student in order to be so excited to jump over. The furniture is made according to 4 different mascots of 4 different animals that are here. For example, there's one bear. So the furniture and colors in that classroom or those dens are all on honeycomb shapes. Schools should be a place for fun. Whenever somebody says go to school, they should bring a smile on their face.